So when we talk
To yours.
to it.
Oh, you're not like that.
Nope, I am now.
Yeah, she did.
Alright. Hey. It is Connie and
Gina.
And we are here for a Wind Down Wednesday. So tonight's episode, which we'll give everyone a chance to get on first, but before we hop into it, Jana, tell me about your day.
Oh, let's see. What did I do today? It was uneventful. It was pretty uneventful. Dawn was home, and we just. I put a Christmas tree up yesterday.
A Christmas tree?
Yes. Shelly's going to have her birthday party coming up next weekend, and she's doing a flamingo my jingle or jingle my flamingo.
Oh.
So I had to put up a weight 6 foot and a half
Okay.
white Christmas tree with flamingos.
So a flocked Christmas tree is really right?
No, it's actually white. It's actually white, no green on it. So she bought it at the end of the Christmas season last year. So most of the things that we bought was all discounted, and that's what my day did. That was yesterday. I put the lights on it today.
That is really the best way to go. Is after the end of the season, you buy all your stuff.
Yep, that's what we did.
So that's awesome. I'm just going to move that chair so I can see.
Absolutely. So that was my day yesterday, but we did the lights today, and I know you had a busy day yesterday.
I did. So I started trying to find my way with making homemade bread. Never made it before, and so my friend Kim, I keep trying to talk to her about what do I use, what do I do, 'cause she's a baker. Because you can Google it, but there's so many different recipes out there. Like, which one do I use with what I have? So we made bread. I made a shrimp or a seafood bake, not boiled. There is a difference.
Oh, I thought you did a boil.
A boil is where you submerge everything in water and you let it boil. A seafood bake or a clam bake, which is what my mom used to do, is we just put a little bit of beer at the bottom, some butter, and you let it steam.
Oh.
So that's how it cooks it.
Oh, is that what you did then?
That's what I did. So we had a seafood bake. Don't forget, since this is our Wind Down Wednesday, I think Jana is dry now.
I am. Just because we haven't opened it yet.
So since this is Wind Down Wednesday, don't forget, if you share, like, comment, or love this live, you will get entered into a drawing for your own Tastebuds subscription. And if you don't want Tastebuds, guess what? We are letting you negotiate.
Well, that's true.
So whatever you would like for that same amount of money, you just let us know.
And who was your winner last week?
It was Verna.
Verna, congratulations,
And she's
Verna.
local. So anyway, so don't forget to hit that heart button. I don't care how many times you hit it. Like button, share it out, and let's get some prizes out there. So don't forget to hashtag live, hashtag replay. Don't forget to also ask questions, comment, whatever the case may be, because we want to make sure that you're a winner.
And my VIPs, we don't want her getting ahead of us, so you all better start liking, commenting, and sharing, because I had no winners last week, unfortunately, which means nobody shared, nobody commented, and nobody threw outstanding hearts. So, come on, Who's and What's It's galore, get on the ball. Let's get it out there.
All right, so here we are. So what we are doing tonight, so we like to do our Tastebuds subscription. And I'm going to tell you why. Is because we're all always in, not all, maybe not always. That's broad terms. Okay, I get it. But I know for me, I am sometimes in such a recipe rut. You don't know what you're making. You don't know what to do anymore. You can only make chicken how many times? So Tastebuds, it gives you your 3 recipe cards, your 3 seasonings. So 3 seasonings is not only for that one recipe. It's going to last you several recipes. So you're not going to take this whole packet and dumping it in. No. So what we're using right now is the lemon garlic. You can see I did open mine up for Tastebuds, and then also is resealable. So I can get many, many different recipes from this one packet. It's non-GMO, it's gluten-free, it's all the things. Now,
a lot of them are salt-free too.
exactly. So then I have a lot that I can use yet. And I've already used 3 tablespoons in our chicken there. So I love to use the Tastebuds for that reason. Is because you can get so much more out of it. So that's what we're doing, lemon garlic. Lemon garlic seasoning is in our normal line.
Right.
However, I just got word that July is going to be an exclusive seasoning that's only available to Tastebuds subscribers. So if you want to get your Tastebuds, let me know.
That's
so
right.
Right now we did already prep. I tell you what, it's summertime. It's going to be hot.
I'm already hot.
She did say, I wish I would have brought my fan. But it's going to be hot. Who wants to use their oven? Who wants to use their stove?
That's right.
Not I. So what we are using is the deluxe air fryer. So even though it says lemon garlic kebab, ooh, I got something going on my screen there.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
All right.
There we go.
Even though it's lemon garlic kebabs and it says to use the oven, we're not going to use the oven. We're going to use the deluxe air fryer. We're going to put them on our skewers. So when you get the deluxe air fryer, easy bake oven, that's how I'm going to always refer to it as. If you hear me say easy bake oven, it's the deluxe air fryer. We're going to use our skewers because it's hot. It's going to be hot. Like, who wants to heat up the house? So what I want to show you is Jana's actually going to handle the meat because I do not like raw chicken. So I'm going to show you exactly how to put this because I know I have so many people, maybe you too, Jana, who has the air fryer, maybe the skewers, and you're not quite sure how to use this, which I wasn't.
Can you do rotisserie chicken on this or no?
Yep. Yep. So if you don't have your skewers on, you would just put your rotisserie chicken on here, put it, and it's going to rotate.
There you go. So
Yeah.
you could like get a whole chicken and put it right on there and
At
let
least,
it go.
exactly, at least 4 pounds. So this is, honestly, guys, you never have to use the oven or stove again. I tell you what, for a family of 2. Now, this is also good for a family of 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
But since it's only a family of 2 for us, we use this a ton. I hardly ever use my stove and oven unless I'm feeding an army, which Brent will tell you I think I am.
She does.
I really think I am feeding an army when we have people coming over, even if it's just 2 people. So Jana is actually going to, so we typically would get things already started, but this is only going to take not long at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the kebabs because I wanted to show you exactly how to, so for those of you who have the kebab setup, I'm going to show you how to put the skewers in to that. So that's why I didn't do that at first. Don't forget, if you're just joining, to like, comment, love, share this out for a chance to win your own Tastebuds subscription. Okay. So Jana, she doesn't mind handling the chicken. Me, I need to have gloves on. I am not, I'm going to say this. It's not that I am a prudish person. It's just that for some reason it just creeps me out. So
It does. All right. So first of all, I guess I got to cut up the onion and the red pepper, and we need some. I think we need the lemon juice for this one. No, so you need a red pepper, 1 onion, and a zucchini, which we have right here. So I'm going to go ahead. The zucchini only calls for half a zucchini. I'm going to slice it and then cut it in half like a moon. So that's what we need for, I guess I don't know, should I peel with the zucchini?
I never peel it.
You don't, okay. So you know I'm not
Because
like
a lot of the
zucchini eater.
nutrients are in the skin, and we wash, we did all that stuff, so a lot of nutrients are in the
Okay,
skin.
so you know I'm not a zucchini eater.
I love zucchini. Achilles. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in and you don't know, that's Achilles. Most people know my dogs, and they know I'm on live. This is what happens. So
True story. Even with my dogs. But I am such an old shoe around here now that they don't even bark at me anymore.
they don't. Now my dogs are very much about, they protect the house. But she comes and she can sneak in and they still don't know that she's here.
No. So it said moons. So we want to cut them in
So
half.
she's cutting them in half into like a moon shape.
Oh, I guess I can go ahead and throw them right in our bowl with our chicken.
Oh yeah, so in our chicken bowl, we have, according to their recipe, we have a half cup of olive oil. And guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret because a friend of mine messaged me the other day. Her husband works for the giant corporation and told us, we have an inside scoop. Olive oil is going to be hard to get. It's going to be one of those things that you're going to, you're not going to be able to get it. So if you like olive oil like I do, you better go to the store and get it now.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
So I got to get more because that's exactly what I use is olive
Do
oil.
you think we need a little bit more zucchini?
I'm always all over vegetables. Put it all
Alright, well,
in.
we might as well use the whole thing. Or
So that's my thing. I like vegetables. We actually we use all of it.
okay, we are going to use it all. Because it doesn't look like it's very much in there. So we have it. We don't want to waste it. We don't want it to go bad.
Don't forget to comment, y'all. Let us know where you're tuning in from. What are you having for dinner? That's a big thing.
That's the big thing.
What's going on for Wind Down Wednesday?
That is the big thing of what you are having. That's the hardest part of cooking, I think, is coming up with some different ideas. That's why I love Tastebuds. It's a no thinking kind of thing. You just gives you recipes and like 9 different ones.
Well, and I have to add to that is it's usually stuff you already have in your freezer or your pantry.
Right, true.
So you usually don't have to go shopping for it. Or your garden. Tell me in the comments, who grows a garden? I don't personally grow one. My father-in-law does, and it's a beautiful garden, which I will share with y'all once I go down and start doing the picking. But it's a beautiful garden, and he does an amazing job with it. So things that you already have in your garden, in your freezer, in your refrigerator, in your pantry, this is all the stuff that you already have on hand.
And that's the kind you want, a good budget. When you're on a budget and you have all these, I always call them like a staple. It's always like everybody has it, you know. I don't know what a staple is if it's compared like flour and sugar or things like that, but we didn't have to buy anything. Anything that I got for tonight is when we paired it for the wine. We needed the pino to go with this, and that was the only thing that I brought was the wine because she has everything on hand at all times.
Yeah, I always have chicken. I always have, and now that my father-in-law is growing his garden, we will always have zucchini.
Did he do zucchini again?
Zucchini. So this is like we will always say, like, we feel you, like we know the pinch is real when it comes to the times of the world. Groceries are astronomical, and so is gas, but it's still so much better to cook at home and eat at home. You can feed so many more people on a budget than you can if you go out to eat. And not only that, but you have leftovers that you can freeze. Or if you're cutting up your chicken, you can just cut it all up and then freeze it and do freezer meals. Like, there's so much that you can do. Eating at home is so much more healthier, and I'm so thankful that my family prefers my dinners over takeout any day. My husband always tells me he will, like, whenever for his birthday dinners or any kind of special occasions, his thing is he would rather me cook a meal. My thing is, like, for Valentine's Day, I'm like, take me to the melting pot. And we did. He did take me to the melting pot. And so it is a give and take. Like, he does treat me very well, so it's not anything like that. But
he just loves her cooking.
He does. So it is better to cook at home, 1,000%. And all, like, our taste buds. So I wanted to show you. So we have the lemon garlic in this pocket. Now, I didn't use it all for this recipe, and this is one recipe. You can get like 3 or 4 recipes out of this. It is sealable, but we also carry the lemon garlic in our normal pantry line. So, What that means is if I start to run low on this, I'm going to pour it in there, and I can always order that from online. Like, I can always order that. Non-GMO, it's all the things. It's all the things that we don't want. Seriously, it's all the things. It's non-GMO, it's gluten-free. Some of them do have sugar, but it's usually not the first ingredient. So when you're looking at ingredients, one of the things you want to look for is sugar. Where is the sugar in your ingredients? If it's like your first three, you might want to bypass it. If maltodextrin is a terrible ingredient for you, so even though some things might say it's non-processed, I'm going to tell you right now, check the ingredients, because if it's maltodextrin, the reason for that ingredient is because it is processed already and it is preserving it. So be careful with that. And I'm not saying that none of ours have that. I haven't explored all of them, but I do know just by following the health journey, check that out. Always check your ingredients. What it tells you, like your carbs, your sugar, like all that, like your ingredient label or your nutrition label, does not give you the full picture that your ingredients will. So I'm telling you, check your ingredients as well as your nutrition label. And those are the things you want. Where's your sugar at in the ingredients, and where's maltodextrin?
Right.
If it has maltodextrin, I'm telling you, I cleaned out my entire cabinet. Once I found out what that's about, I cleaned it out, tossed it, pitched it. There's none of that in my cabinets anymore. Hey Verna, thanks for watching. So we are making lemon garlic chicken kebabs. So I went on a tangent. What you got?
I'm just slicing over here. I got nothing. I'm using this top here a little bit. Why not? We want to use it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I think, was that everything I needed? I think I needed.
So, if you see the behind the scenes when Janet gets here, like an hour, 2 hours before we start, we both go over the recipe, and we're both sharing each other's glasses because it's the same thing. So we're sharing, trying to figure out, and then we read and reread, and read and reread, and then when we get online, we're still reading,
reading and reading. All right, so we have our chicken. We have 2 pounds of chicken in here. With a half a cup of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of the lemon garlic rub seasoning that we have right here. So we already added that into the very beginning with the oil and the rub. And then we have we added the whole zucchini. We have 1 small onion that was quartered, and I kind of like left it like chunked, so then that way we can put it on the kebab. And we have 1 red bell pepper, and it smells delicious.
I love this garlic, lemon garlic.
Yes, it's. Oh, that looks like a salad, doesn't it?
So this would actually be very good with a salad, I think.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is line the skewers.
Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful.
And if you follow me for any period of time, you know that I like to clean up as I go.
And I have a mess here. So I did want to say I did use our scoop loop for the pepper, and I love this. There's you can use this end. It's wider, so if you have something that's bigger, it's great. And I know it's not even time to think about pumpkins,
but it is. It's sneaking up on you.
Yeah. We actually had this last year in a bundle for fall, and it came with a little paring knife, or was it a?
Oh, that safety knife for the kids.
For the kids. So this is a great little gadget, not only for your vegetables, but for your pumpkins too. I guess that's a vegetable. And you just squeeze it like that, and it just cleans the insides or the guts of the pumpkin out.
Oh,
and flip it this side, and it's smaller, so you can use that if you have like the jalapenos. It's a little bit smaller, or a smaller pepper. You can use that. Spaghetti squash. It's amazing.
It is, and I don't know if Jana covered it, but even though it has 2 different sizes, you can even squeeze it to make it even smaller.
Oh, yeah. See that?
To make it even smaller to use. So
how about that?
That is a great tool.
It is, and it's not very expensive. I think maybe $10.
Yeah, I can't.
So it's I don't quote me on that one, but it's in that lower price range. So definitely, if you ever look for something that may not cost as much money, and our hostess might need like $10, just put that out there. She's $9 away from her next reward, and this is awesome little gadget.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what we want to do is now we're going to put these on the skewers. And then I'm going to show you, once we have them on the skewer, how to exactly insert them into our deluxe air fryer skewer rotator. You do have this. It comes with like our centerpiece that you can put a whole rotisserie chicken on, and you can put on a rotisserie setting. Also, it has the holes for the skewers. So our deluxe air fryer truly is an easy bake oven. It does everything. Oh, hey, Deborah, thanks for watching. So it really truly does everything. This guy, this easy bake oven. So my husband, we are a family of 2 right now, and so our kids come over. I say our kids, so I'm going to put this whole backstory out there. My husband's 12 years younger than me. I've already had children. When we got together, 8, 12, whatever, but he considers them his own. Thank you.
That's
because, right. Yeah. And not that he doesn't consider them his own and they don't have a dad. He knows they have a dad, so he never steps that.
That's good.
But, anyway, there was a reason why I was going,
A family of 2.
Oh, a family of 2. Actually, we have 4, and now they each, Colby's engaged. We're just going to leave the other one alone right now. But, so now we are like a family of 6. We can still do a family of 6 in the deluxe air fryer. Hey, Denise, thanks for watching. Please, guys, make sure you share this out so we can put you in a drawing. So we can still do a family of 6 with the deluxe air fryer. I have been asked many a times, how many people can the deluxe air fryer feed? It all depends really on you. Like, how much do you guys eat? Like, how many people there are? For me, a family of 4 to 6, it's perfect because you can do so much in this. It's not going to heat up our oven, our house. I refuse in the wintertime when it's 90, 100 degrees to even heat up the oven. In fact, we will do a grilling if we have to. But I also have this in our beach house in Delaware because when it's hot down there, I will not heat up that oven either. So, yes, so that's what this is. So it does feed. It does have, unlike your other air fryers that have the basket where you can only layer the bottom, this has racks. So it's like a little oven. Like, it has your racks in it. And you put it in, it's stainless steel racks. They go in the dishwasher. Do not ever use Pam or any kind of cooking spray on that unless you are brushing it with oil. And then you put them in, slide them in, shut it, set it. We have a air fry setting, bake setting, roast, rotisserie reheat. Oh, so let me tell you about the reheat button. I love pizza. Pizza will always be the death of me, as will french fries.
True story. Same here.
Like, that is my weakness. When you put this, you put your pizza in here. You put your pizza in here on the racks, your stainless steel racks. Now, give me grace because I'm going in at a different angle. And you set this, you put your pizza in here. You set this on the reheat. It is just like you just ordered it from the takeout. Now, you want to step it up a notch. Our personal square pizza stone or whatever is an approved item that fits right inside. So if you like that crispiness that you can get from your pizza stone in the oven, from your air fryer, you can, because now you can use your pizza stone. Our pizza stone that has the ribbons on the back, that means you can dishwash it.
Oh, I did not know that.
And that also means you can use soap on it.
Oh, I did not know.
So our stoneware from the past, without this ribbon, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But with the ribbon, you can do it. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, is that you can absolutely do that with,
Is that a piece of chicken or the onion?
I feel like that might be, I
The
don't know.
onion. I'm going to try to, I'm looking at the recipe to look how many chickens that they put, because we weighed it out on the scale of how much, we use exactly 2 pounds of chicken. So I want to make sure to have enough. I want to put it, and I want to see if I could put at least, so it just looks like 3 pieces that they put on there.
Okay, so that's our easy bake oven. Plus, the door is removable. Woo, woo, we're not gonna kill. So the door is removable so that you can clean this, and it's so easy to put back on. But it's easier when you're facing it.
True story, right?
There we go. Oh! I can never do anything at an odd angle. There we go. That's on. So that is our air fryer. Like I said, this does get used very frequently. In the winter, where are you? Oh my gosh. In the winter, 90 degree, where are you at? Oh my gosh, Verna. Did I say something wrong? Because, hey, if it's 90 degrees in the winter, I'm here for it. In the wintertime, I am not a winter person at all. So you guys have been following me. You do know that my mom passed away. Well, this July would be a year. Last July, and then my dad just sold his house in March, and then he just called me today. He bought a house in Florida. So I'm all about, I want to go to Florida where it's warm. Like, I will work there for the entire winter here in Pennsylvania.
I do not blame you.
I do not like the cold. I do not like anything about the cold. I don't even like snow. Yes, it's pretty, but you know what? Just lay it down for Christmas and then go away. Like, that's just not me.
Like after it's
Sound like you said 90 degrees in the winter. I may have, Verna, because I'm all over the place.
Some of these chickens are a little bit bigger, so.
So if you guys share this out, please hashtag share so that I can figure out who actually shared it. So whenever, or we can figure it out so that whenever we do our giveaway. So with the giveaway, it will be at the end of the month. So I think it'll be easier because we're doing this every week. That if we have whoever does, like at the end of the month is when we're going to be sending stuff out. So Verna, congratulations. You do already have one coming out, but you can still win again. So make sure that everyone shares this out so we can send out some of our best Tastebuds.
And just because she has, well, I should say, I'm also looking for somebody as well in my group to share it out as well, and you could be the winner of the Tastebuds. So we're doing 2 of them actually.
We can, or we can probably just do that way. Your group, my group, we can just do one.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I can do some. It's up to you. Like last week, I didn't have anybody, so.
Yeah, and I talked to Verna. I said, hey, she didn't know she won. I said, well, I'll get it out to you at the end of the month once I get everyone situated. So did we need to juice the lemon?
That's for this. Did you want to start the sauce while I'm doing these? Or?
Oh, how many of these? Oh, no. So I wanted to show you. So here's our, if you have our deluxe air fryer, let me know. Comment that you have the deluxe air fryer so I know. So you can get the skewer rotator. And maybe I should come up with this.
How many am I going to make? Do I have 8?
So if you look here, right? That's your skewer. It has this little hook guide, and it also has this part. I'm going to show you how to put that in. Let me see if I can get a little bigger. And it might be harder to see, but
I'll scoot over some. So
what you want to do is you want to squeeze like this circle part. It takes me a couple tries, but that's just because it's me. You want to squeeze that. To get it in. Oops. And then that pointy part is going to go in the circle here. So that's how it goes. And then you just alternate them. So she has this one ready. And right now I have the circle part here, so I'm going to put the circle part down at the bottom. So let's put it in the hole.
See if she can get it. She looks like she got it.
Alright, so then we're going to go to the opposite. I'm just trying to make this sure this doesn't roll much. So that was that end. We're going to go with this end.
We are rolling here.
Literally. Okay, let's put it in that. I think I need it. It's not snuffed in. Let's go in there. I need to see you. What more can I say? I'm just trying to make sure everything. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got this in. Why did I pop that out? Let me know your 80s babies.
You are. I am definitely 80s. I mean, 60s baby.
This does go in a little bit better. There we go. Oh.
That's why I'm doing this, and she's doing that.
I'm still touching the chicken. I'm probably manhandling it more than.
Right?
Alright.
Alright. And I even put some extra stuff on these guys, and we still have.
This one. I'm missing little.
Did I leave you enough space on the
I was
ends?
gonna say, I don't know.
Maybe I did not. I think that might be the trouble. I kind of like stuffed the kebabs. I was trying to look what they did on here, but I've smushed them all.
That's alright, we'll get there. Like, I'm just gonna have to work my way through it.
I think I have one more skewer.
So I feel like this one is a little full, so I'm gonna take that off.
Yeah, some of them, the chicken was a little bit bigger, and that may have had an extra piece or two. I do believe that's probably the issue as I try to stick them on
So
there.
we're gonna put it in there and pinch that in. There we go. I think that's what happens. Like, you just want to put, you don't want to put too much on.
And I was just stuffing away over here.
But Jana didn't do anything wrong.
I always like look at all this stuff that we have in the bowl, and I'm just trying to squish it all in there.
So if you have that, where you have extra, the easiest thing to do is, oh, I gotta get a drip tray. If you put the drip tray on the bottom and you're gonna put like all of your stuff on there, you can do that. Some have more onion than others. Get my mouth working, and some may have a little bit more zucchini. So, but they all have the same amount of chicken. You only have one more to go? Am I missing a skewer? No? I don't know. Am I hiding one anywhere? So we do have some left over. Oh, maybe I could have spaced these out. Well, that's what I was thinking. Well, not space them out, but I probably overstuffed them too. So let me move this guy. Sorry, Facebook, I don't own the rights to this music. That looks so good. Look at that. Alright, so we got them in there. Now, if you have anything left over, I'm going to go get... Thank you, Denise, for sharing. I'm going to go get the drip tray out. Yes. It looks beautiful. You want to show them our skewer? Our who? Oh, if you're just... Are you just joining? If you're just joining, we have made lemon garlic chicken kebabs using our air fryer, or as she likes to call it, bees bake oven. So it looks delicious. It smells delicious. We have zucchini, onion, red pepper, and chicken. And this guy's falling off of here a little bit. I probably didn't go right through the middle of them. But, it smells good. It does smell good. So, what we do from here is... I'm going to wash my hands. She's going to wash her hands. I always, on the inside of the air fryer, I'm going to take these out because you will get this with stainless steel trays. We're going to take this out. I always like to go to the left side first. And then the right side. It is hard for me at this angle. And then it will sit right in. Jane, I'm going to go on this side. Just so I can. So if you hear any kind of clink clonking, it's me because I cannot, I can't do it backwards. I cannot do it backwards. Okay. See, I'm fine now. Alright, Jan, what does it say? Temperature of, well, for the oven and what do you mean on here? Yep, for the oven. At 500. Alright, so your easy bake oven is just like your normal oven, right? So you're going to use the same temperature. It may not take as long as your normal household oven, but you're going to use the same temperature. Whoops, sorry. I in there. So, what we want to do, we're going to close this up, plug it in, now I would definitely, thank you Verna, thanks Denise, thank you guys, I'm going to, easy to come in, we're going to set at what, so we're going to make it to bake, we're going to push the button, push it again, oh, sorry. This is my husband. So we're going to set it on custom. We're going to set this on custom. Close this, set it on custom. We want it to 5, just like your oven. So if it says your oven temperature, this is what you're going to do your easy bake oven on. 500, push the button, and you're good to go. And since we're using the rotisserie part of it, we want to make sure we click rotate. It is going to rotate that spit so that it goes around. So my deluxe air fryer is probably one of the most used appliances that I have, especially for the two of us. So Janet got everything washed up, so before anyone comes at us, there's no more chicken gunk on here, so.
Alright, so I guess next we're going to do the lemon, what's it called? Lemon garlic sauce. So for this, I need some glasses to read. Oh, let's see what we need.
Thankfully, we have the same glasses.
Yeah, we just share along here. Alright, so we will need 1 cup of sour cream, or you can use Greek yogurt if you'd like. 1/3 cup of a finely chopped cucumber, which I have right here, and a tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of lemon garlic rum. And then we will just mix that all together.
I'm getting there.
Is that open? And we're going to whisk it together, the sauce and ingredients into their confines. I do have to grab a whisk and a bowl, which I do not have.
What do you mean?
A whisk and a bowl, or a batter bowl maybe, because then we're going to use it, and then you can serve the kebabs with the sauce. So if you like to serve over, or with the sauce yourself, there we go. Perfect. All right, so first we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream or Greek yogurt. So that.
I have an abundance of sour cream in this house.
She does. Okay, so you needed a 1/2 cup. So, is it this one?
Is it or a half a cup?
Oh, 1/2 cup, yes.
Is it a half a cup out there? Say it a cup.
Did I say? I don't know.
I don't know.
1 cup.
I was gonna say I already have it ready to go.
She does.
If you have the measure all cup, comment measure all. Let me know. So this, you know, it has your solids or your semi-solids, and then your liquids. We're doing semi-solids because this is what we're putting our sour cream in. And I think back in the day, now Jana is very, very, well, very new to Pampered Chef. But I remember back in the day, this used to be called the Wonder All Cup. Does anyone remember that? Jana probably not.
No.
But this used to be called the Wonder All Cup because it's a Wonder All. Then they changed it to the Measure All Cup because it does measure everything as well. So the Wonder All Cup was yellow.
We probably should have peeled this.
Why do you want to peel it?
Because I got to chop it.
Oh, we can still chop it. That can chop through the skin.
Okay, you sure?
Yep.
I didn't know how the skin would be in the sauce, but I guess it would be fine.
So we got the Measure All Cup. Do you want me to pop this in here?
Yep, pop it in there. Listen for the pop.
Whoop. So look, if you're like me, you don't like stickiness or whatever, you don't even have to touch it. Like, that's it. We're done. And then now if you want to turn around and add liquid, you can measure the liquid. So we're going to turn it upside down so it's all over my counter. Now what?
I'm going to chop the cucumber. And then we need a tablespoon of lemon and
All right.
a tablespoon of the lemon garlic rum.
So while Jana's doing that, I want to talk about this juicer. I did do a video.
I didn't break it. That's a miracle because I usually break something of hers.
It's not broken, but I did a video about this earlier. I did not even know if I wanted the juicer, but every single recipe. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Every single recipe I seem to find always wants juiced lemons or limes. So I thought, okay, let me get it. This is, Brett and I were trying to figure out, then I'm like, why am I not reading? What is this about?
Right.
So this is, what is that? Now I can't think. Porcelain. with aluminum. So if you have the juicer, the citrus juicer or citrus press, let me know. Just all you have to do is comment press. I'm going to show you the right way to use this because I want to know how many of y'all use it the right way. How many of you use it the wrong way? There's no judgment because I used it the wrong way. Go ahead, do your chocolate. I know many of y'all have this chopper. See?
Is that finally?
I think so, yeah.
I think so too.
Okay, so with the juicer, oftentimes we want to put in our fruit so it matches the shape and the size naturally of our juicer. Don't do it that way. You want to, instead of it fitting in nicely, because what's going to happen when you pull this over, the fruit is going to climb over top of this and you're not going to juice as much of it out as you thought you would. So instead, go the opposite way. You want to lay it down the cut side down, this little, I'm not going to say what I was in my head, and you just want to juice it. Now the reason why also is because if you have it flipped the other way, you're going to start squirting yourself in the eye. I did that earlier. So you're going to juice this out. And I'm struggling simply because I felt like I was going to the emergency room yesterday.
Did you bend it off?
Yeah, I took it off. Okay.
Wow, look at that.
So
That's
it turns
cool.
it inside out. So you really do get all the juices out, plus you get all the seeds at the same time. So let me know, how are you doing it? I was doing it wrong, so I'm telling you right now, I was doing it wrong.
That's so cool. I love that.
But if you do it, I should have Jenna just try to do it the opposite way.
Oh, thanks.
Do it the way that if you saw this gadget, you would think it would need to be done.
How I would think?
Yeah.
I would think it would go this way like that. Because I did not see her do this. But I would think it would go that way.
Okay.
That's
Tell me.
right. No, that does not go that way. So it does go this way.
Yes.
Hey, that's something. And I should have known because I looked at that other one, but it doesn't look like it would go that way. And I have weakness in my hand, so it is not hard. Everybody knows that. Maybe I can't do it because I already did it wrong.
No, see, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah, so then let's do some girl power here.
Yeah. Oh, see, look, she makes it. She does it so easily.
Squeeze that out, and that really. So if you have
I
the
have
juicer,
no
I'm
ideas.
serious. I just want to know because I did it wrong. So just so you guys know, I did it wrong. There's no shame in my game. Okay.
Shame in her game.
So we have that now. Like,
I think-
she's been following all this stuff.
Okay, I think it's, let me get my glasses on. Alright, so then it is a third cup of the finely chopped cucumber. So that's
Do
probably
you
a
need
third.
another bowl?
No, I think it's going to all go in the same bowl. And then we're
That
going
bowl
to...
that has.
No, in this bowl.
Oh.
So, yep, we're going to whisk together the sauce ingredients until they all combine. Okay, so we can add the cucumber in.
So remember, to the sour cream. This is just how much sour cream?
1 table... That was
One
one
cup.
cup.
1
And
cup sour cream.
1 tablespoon of lemon juice and
Oh, we didn't do the lemon juice.
and a tablespoon of the lemon garlic.
So we're going to use our easy read measure cup because we only want 1 tablespoon.
That's what we had that there for.
And
Yeah,
it
I
tells
remember.
you, I just want to make sure. Put that in. Mix it up.
And you need a tablespoon. Oh, you want to take it out again.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget that if you have your Tastebuds subscription, on the 17th of every month, you have a chance to do add-ons. So if you ran out of the lemon garlic rub and you loved it, you can go in and get a canister of the lemon garlic rub like this as an add-on. Now, they don't charge for shipping because it will come shipped in your next month.
Tastebuds?
In the next Tastebuds subscription. So they will go ahead and throw that right into your box with your subscription, and there's no shipping on the add-ons on the 17th. So that's just like a super cool way to get some spices added to your pantry, because nobody can have too many spices.
So what else goes with this one?
That was it.
Oh.
So it just said whisk or combined, and then I guess we can either drizzle it onto the chicken or dip it.
And then I also, you guys don't need me to make you a salad. So we also have stuff to make a salad to go with this. I forgot because I wanted to make a baked potato for Brent.
Oh, she did say that.
And I forgot.
She did. She did say she was making him a baked potato.
So we won't be doing that because he's home. You guys can thanks for the heads up on the olive oil. Enjoyed the show. Checking out now to figure out a late dinner for us. All right, Deborah, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you,
You are
Deborah.
very welcome. I was so gracious when my friend told me about her husband worked for Giants that there's going to be an olive oil shortage. So I thought I would share that along. So I think that's it. And then we will share the finished.
Oh my goodness, we almost did it again.
Jana said, I never drink so much as I did since we started doing Wine Down Wednesday.
It's wonderful. It is wonderful.
So to go with our chicken, it is Pinot Grigio, which is actually my favorite kind of wine. So if you are looking for how to pair wines, let us know, because we are actually starting to do like a workshop with that. So Pinot Grigio with chicken. Last night was our seafood bake, our seafood bake, and that usually pairs well with red wines, or even rosé. So we are here for it. So here we are. This is Pinot Grigio. That's enough for me.
Now, how many minutes do we have left on here?
About 3 minutes. Do you want to wait?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, we can wait, and I'm going to put some in the oven for Brent because he's not going to wait much.
Yeah, I was thinking there's only 3 minutes left on the air fryer, so might as well wait to see how it looks in 3 minutes. But yeah, so we came with the lemon garlic chicken kebabs on the air fryer. It was easy and amazing. It probably put a little bit.
That rest.
Oh yeah. So we can actually. Are we going to add this into the oven? Is that what you're going to do, or you just kind of?
Yeah, I'm going to put that right in the oven. Only because that way I know that this isn't going to be enough for him. So for me, I'm just going to put that in the oven for him, and then there we go. Because I will eat salad, so.
Alright, so we talked about our taste buds. We've done, it was the lemon garlic kebabs with the cucumber and I guess that's what that was called. No, it was called
Cucumber sauce or
lemon, it was the lemon garlic sauce. Yeah.
So, if you have any questions about anything here, please comment below because we will always answer them. But other than that, I am so glad you guys joined us. Every Wednesday is Wind Down Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. We will be sharing, we'll figure out after this the recipe for next week, and we will share that also. And as always, if you'd like, comment, love, share, you'll be entered into a weekly drawing. So don't forget to do that, and don't forget to hashtag live, hashtag replay, so that we can follow along and see what you guys are doing, and hashtag share, because that's going to be the reason why we say that is because it's easier to find everyone who has liked it, shared it, loved it if you hashtag it. So I think that's it.
Yeah. How
What
much
you wanted to see?
Yeah, how much we got there? We're winding down on less than a minute on the air fryer just to take a sneak peek to see how it's doing. I'm anxious to see how our skewers look.
Oh my god, that's good.
Is it good?
I love cucumber, so.
When I was cutting that cucumber, I was thinking, man, this smells good.
Okay. So the easiest way to get this, and I forgot, it's my retrieval tool.
Comes with something like that. Oh.
So your deluxe air fryer will come with a retrieval tool. You just put it in, lift it up, and there it is.
Doesn't that look good?
That smells really good. So that is our kebabs. Seriously, y'all, how many bobs is that?
I think it was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bobs, and I know one of them would be enough for me. With salad.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's
how easy was that, honestly.
In the air fryer, you're having all your drippings on the drip tray, so you don't have to worry about like any kind of extra. If you're worried about fat, oils, and things like that, it's dripping down, so it's healthy. You're not heating up your kitchen.
True story. I'm not even hot right now.
She likes to bring her fan here.
Because it gets so hot with the oven on, so yeah.
So you're not heating up your kitchen. This is phenomenal for that. But that is it, guys. We'll share our plate once we get everything plated and ready to go with our salad and everything like that. So we don't want to keep you much longer. We've already been going for almost an hour. I am so sorry.
But we want to do cheers to you guys, and thank you all for joining and having a blast with us tonight, and cheers to you.
Cheers to you. So as always, happy Wine Down Wednesday. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. You have a whole week to share this out. Tell your friends, tell your family, because we will announce the winner next week. So,
all right.
As always, from our kitchen to yours, thank you for tuning in.